scan is directly over us. Now.
I believe who will survive the scan is the frowning cold that will crave me.
Why the yachts can't we have a little heat?
Because the Karjik pulse is attuned to energy sources, right? We're chilled, but we're alive.
Well, that depends on your definition.
That's not a marauder scan, is. That's Grace's full command carrier.
Nobody else is going to ask. I'll ask. Zan, how come you're not frozen?
My body temperature self-regulates under most conditions.
Pilot, how's the baby doing?
Excuse me, but Moya is picking up something. It appears to be some sort of distress call.
Source?
From one of the surrounding asteroids. I'll see if I can isolate it.
Please help me. I'm stranded here with my family. We're under attack. Please help us. Please come quickly, as soon as you can. There's a creature here.
Could this be a Peacekeeper trick?
Yes, that's entirely possible.
No. The transmission source is coming from an asteroid close by.
The signal is weak. It is unlikely Grace's ship even heard it.
We can't escape this asteroid field without some sort of navigational aid. Maybe this girl and her family have charts.
You're not seriously considering going down there, are you? For goodness sake, didn't you see that thing?
You do not have to go down there, you flatulence.
Oh!
Distress call. Directed at us.
How stupid is that?
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut. A radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole. Now I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commander, doing everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home.
Unacceptable.
There are over 20,000 asteroids of sufficient size to block the Leviathan from our scan, sir.
Then we enter the field and change our angle of projection.
If we do that, we sacrifice maneuverability.
I left orders not to be disturbed.
Of course, Captain, but as you labor to recapture the Leviathan, I thought I might offer a course of action it seems you have not considered yet. Do you think a mother would abandon her child? If I was in command, Captain, I would concentrate on the Leviathan's newborn. Bombard the area with multi-frequency signals, discordant stimuli. See if I couldn't make the offspring reveal itself in panic, and its mother along with it. Hmm?
Sir, your orders?
My orders stand. Change our position.
The Peacekeeper scan has passed.
1, 2, 3, 4 to beam down, pilot.
Officer Sun, I would appreciate if you would stay aboard.
All right, pilot. I suggest we deactivate our comms, just for safety's sake. Now remember, minimum use of thrusters and keep plenty of rock between you and Grace, right?
Got it.
This is the most miserable place I think I have ever been.
Where you see misery, Dogger, I find the end of misery.
Well, to put things in perspective, Zan, you are the least thing on this asteroid that I am allergic to.
The big guy's got a point. My rashes have got rashes.
I assure you the cure for all those ailments and much more is also here.
So you keep saying.
Look around. What don't you see? No animals, no aviary, no insects, nothing to compete with the flora. This magnificent place is the goddess's pharmacognosia.
Hey, don't forget, happy campers, the girl in the distress signal said, "Creature."
Well, she's probably dead by now, which is what I'll be if I don't get off this asteroid.
Are you picking up any being sent?
Zan, let me explain to you what's going on inside my nose right now. There's large pieces of green mucus and gunk.
Dargo, no. Stop it with the Luxon poetry. There's some healthy-sounding sinuses. Stick with me, Dargo.
I'm there. Go!
Help me, please. It's all right, you're safe now.
Where are the others? Where's your family?
You have to protect me.
No, listen to me. Where are the others?
He killed them all. Please help me.
They're dead?
Please help me, please.
He got away. He knows the terrain too well.
My name is Zan, this is Crichton, that's Dargo. We are here to help you, dear.
What's your name?
I am Emily.
Look, do you have any maps so we can find our way out of this asteroid field?
Used to, or destroyed, or gone. Please don't leave me behind here. Not with him.
Let's go back to the transport
Oh,
pod.
transport pod. Is it well guarded?
Come on.
Is it well protected? Is it? If not, he will find it. He will attack it. Please, take me with you. Please.
Fire up the drive.
I'm on it.
I told you this was a miserable place.
Where are you hurt?
At the moment, everywhere.
It's gone. The access point is secure. It ain't getting back in. We're safe.
I'm crippled. I hit the second fuel pump. You hit the main thruster control.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Are you okay?
I've broken Terra. Probably internal bleeding, but I... Definitely internal bleeding.
What is it, pilot? What's wrong?
Besides the obvious, a great deal. I don't know who else I can trust but you.
Trust about what?
Aware that Moya's offspring isn't normal. The Peacekeepers have altered its genetics, created a ship that is part Leviathan, part attack vessel.
We've all seen the baby's weaponry.
Moya is having difficulty establishing a connection to her progeny.
How so?
The offspring knows he is different. There is tension between Moya and him.
What do you expect me to do about it?
You were a peacekeeper. You, better than any of us, might understand what's been done to him. If Moya were told, perhaps she could solidify his trust in her and us.
You want me to go aboard?
Moya give you permission to do so.
But does the baby? Unbelievable.
While you're on the Offspring's command, I have a direct laser link between us. The only way the Peacekeepers could intercept is to be directly in its path.
This is astounding, pilot. It's a complete synthesis of Leviathan and warship technologies. I need more light. I have light.
From the exterior, the offspring appears to possess a sonic ascendancy cannon.
Yes. The controls are over here.
It would be advisable to locate the communications array, as this may be the method the Peacekeepers will use to locate us.
Communications array. Communications array is in silent mode.
How did you manage to find it so quickly?
I think I was supposed to. Hello?
What are you doing here?
Admiring your quarters, Captain. Quite opulent. Even by Captain standards. I've never understood the need of some warriors to memorialize their conquests. Does displaying this decaying flesh remind you of past instances when you were powerful?
Your branch of the service gives you special privileges, Scorpius, which does not include disrespect of rank. I want you off my ship.
Of course you do. Candidly, Captain, you have continually failed in all your duties. Your vector for success has grown quite small. Stray outside it, and I fear this ship will soon be in need of someone else to command her.
Just swallow it.
Well, if you want to kill me, why don't you just shoot me?
This herb will stop your internal bleeding. Would you rather I cut you open, Dargo?
Oh, you're no surgeon.
Exactly. Now swallow.
So, how many in your group did you say?
41 originally. We intended to colonize here. My father, my mother, 2 brothers.
And they're all...
The creature gets ravenous often.
John, we need more Kishmot route. Dargo's injuries are not improving.
Right. One quick trip to the pharmacy coming up. Out the door, turn left at the creature.
You smell different. You smell like out there.
Your olfactory senses are very good. I am also Flora.
Yeah, right. Say what?
Didn't you know?
No what? You're a plant?
Always have been, John. Why, does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. I just never suspected. You're a vegetable?
Everyone knows that Delvians of Flora evolved.
Right.
Sentient flora in life isn't all that unusual, John. I have cartilaginous fibers instead of bone. Tuberetinous cellulose tissue. And regenerative fascia membrane.
The blue?
Chloroplast dentation. The yellow highlights are stomata for the transpiration of water.
Ah, that's why you like the light so much. Photosynthesis.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? When was the last time you ate?
I'm not hungry yet.
Huh.
It's coming.
Say it.
I'm
I'm almost finished. I've got what I need.
You better pick it up. Emily! Damn it!
You go after I finished.
Emily!
I'm sorry about your female. I was scared.
It's not your fault.
No. It was your fault. You were meant to look after Zan, instead you went
It was instinct, Dargo. You understand instinct, every single thing you do is based on it. Besides, there was no indication that she'd been...
Eaten. She won't be. The creature will take your friend to his eating grounds before killing her.
That's it. Tell me how to get there.
I can't. You just have to know it. I'll take you.
No. It's too dangerous. I don't
Let her
want you-
take you, John.
I can smell him, long before you ever know he's around.
I'm much better off than Zan. Go. Go. Find her.
Fine, come on.
This way. Over here. This is where the eating is done.
We'll be out of here as fast as we can. Damn, ugly leftovers. Is there another place you could have taken Zan? You all right?
I'm feeling hungry.
Look, I'll get you some food as soon as we get back to the transport. Right now, you know, Emily, do not go squirrely on me here, all right? You gotta help me find my friend.
I am not your enemy. She is.
You requested my presence, Captain.
Did you suggest to my bridge officer that we do not adjust our current position?
Yes. Your bridge officer and her crew seem to appreciate the merits of my suggestion.
You've gone too far, Scorpius. You have directly questioned my command.
Your command begs question.
If my actions were under examination, I would have been recalled.
You were recalled. Do you forget that I have seen your memories? That I know of your insubordination? That I have witnessed the execution of your second officer?
When I bring in the Leviathan's offspring, it will forestall any of those charges. Now, get out of my quarters.
I'll tell the bridge officer. We won't be changing our course.
I am sorry to have hurt you.
Yeah, a few words would have saved us a whole lot of trouble.
I find this atmosphere very thin. The slightest exertion leaves me unable to speak. I had no breath left.
John, Emily's a calcivore. She's a feeder of bone.
So she was gonna eat me?
Yes, just your skeleton. The flesh is left to rot.
So what are you doing in our transport pod?
Trying to warn you. I know how the beast tricks our prey.
Yeah, she said you were the monster.
Oh, yes, my parents believe so too, but it was just a phase all children go through.
Bernie is a scientist, John.
Scientist?
Botanistic pharmacology, much like the beautiful Zan.
I'm but a layperson compared to you, Bernie.
Plants as medicine.
Yes. My ancestors seeded this barren asteroid over 300 cycles ago. I simply led the first team of harvesters.
What happened to the rest of your team? Sorry. Forget that I asked.
26 in all, including my mate. There weren't supposed to be any predators here. No one at all!
They first encountered Emily in her dormant state, John. As we did.
She was cunning enough to live among us for some time and discover our weaknesses.
What are hers?
Satiation. After she's eaten her fill of bones, she reverts to the passive creature you experienced.
It's the only time she's vulnerable. When she becomes hungry again, she loses the control of the transition.
Yeah, been there, seen that.
But we have numbers again. And after she's eaten one of us, the others will have a chance to kill her.
Eaten?
Yes.
Bernie, that's a little unacceptable.
It's not your choice, I'm afraid. It's hers.
Officer Sun, the Peacekeeper scanner sweeping this way again. If you are able, you must reduce the offspring's energy signature to bare minimum.
Yes, pilot.
Do you understand what's happening?
Officer Sun, make him understand.
If they try to communicate with you, they are called Peacekeepers, and you must understand they are not to be believed. Look, it's true, in a perverse way, you do come from them. But so do I. Look, I wish there was more time for this, but there isn't any time. You are going to have to decide if you will trust your mother. Us. If you're going to trust me.
Howling stopped. What's that mean?
Well, at a guess, she's gone to see if your tentacled friend is out in the open by himself. Emily prefers easy prey.
Right then, pick it up, Zan. We gotta go.
Okay, nearly ready. These leaves and fungus will completely heal Dago's injuries.
I thought you wanted broker seeds to arrest the infection.
I can't find any, unless I'm looking in the wrong place.
You are?
I take it you know way back to our transport?
Yes, a route Emily avoids, along the ridge line.
Then pick it up. Let's go.
Brocus histicalx.
Pick as many as you require.
By the goddess, I've never seen anything like it.
Couldn't transport all the desired samples if not for the capacity to miniaturize them.
That is a very impressive machine. My aunt had one. Come on, Zan, let's go.
You must stay behind with your weapon. It will scare Emily away. If not, she'll descend on everything and destroy it all.
There is no way I'm gonna let Zan go out there alone with you.
And no way will I let that beast destroy everything my mate died to help accumulate.
We'll be all right, John.
After she's with your friend, I'll return. And together we can help transport all the vials onto your ship. That is my one condition, but it is non-negotiable.
Fine. Go. If you're not back in an arm, Emily won't be the only one hunting you down. Capiche? Emily? Emily!
I'm hungry, John.
Emily? Take it outside, Emily. Us Southern boys don't make good eating, not without a fight. Emily!
I have to eat, John.
And I'm it, huh?
I've been here the whole time. I've heard what you said about me.
What? That you're gonna devour our bones if you get the chance?
Didn't tell you all of it. I need you to know the truth.
Is that before or after I supply your recommended daily allowance of calcium?
These people brought my ancestors to this asteroid for a purpose. To rid it of all herbivorous life forms.
So what are you saying, Spiky? You saying there used to be planet-eating life here?
Thousands of creatures. Plenty of food for my ancestors. Plenty of food. Until there was nothing.
Bernie's kind must have known that your people would eventually decimate the food supply.
They expected us to do their dirty work for them and be long dead by now. Only their precious plants would remain.
How did you survive? Emily.
In the end, we only had each other.
And then Bernie's people arrived. And they became prey,
I was hungry.
as you are now.
But I also know, after I satisfy myself on your bones and those of your friends and finally Bernie, I will eventually starve to death anyway.
That's far enough. So what did you have in mind?
I will control my hunger, and you will provide me access to a more permanent food supply.
You want me to take you with us?
Bernie knows where my kind lives. Make him tell you. And then take me there.
You have got to be kidding me, right?
Deionization charge complete. Direct composite capability enabled. Vaporization charge imminent. Right, here goes.
That's done it. The cannon is active.
Can't fully explain it, pilot, but this ship and I seem to have reached a bit of an understanding.
Moya, too, is encouraged. Communication with her offspring is improving. She thanks you, Officer Sun.
Amongst all these peacekeeper systems, I feel quite at home.
We couldn't be happier. Honestly, you deserve a home where you're wanted.
Pilot, I'll be returning to Moya shortly. Please let me know if any peacekeeper scans are imminent.
Maybe you ought to stay there.
Maybe you and I ought to have a little one-on-one when I get back, Rigel.
Look, if you've got a problem with this, then all you have to...
Oh! You want to keep one foot out of your mouth. You may need it to run. Look, what slimy means is, if we get attacked, the only weapon we've got is release that kid.
I am not dragging this ship into a conflict not of its making.
Who said we had a choice?
You know, I'm not an enthusiast of healers, but this is remarkable.
Feeling better?
I am completely healed. My admiration, Bernie. I've been prejudiced in the past due to charlatans.
No offense taken. What are you doing here?
Surprised I'm not Emily food.
I mean, by what?
Swamp Thing here ain't the Mr. Rogers scientist we thought he was. You forgot to mention how your ancestors brought Emily's people here, didn't you?
It was the only natural way to protect what we were growing here.
Emily threw you a curve. She survived.
She slaughtered my mates.
With good reason, it sounds like.
Once I get my research out, I'll come back with a larger mission.
She'll be dead by then.
I cannot condone what his people did, but for all this unparalleled flora to flourish, it may not be entirely unreasonable to
murder sentient beings in order to save a few stinking plants.
How animal-centric of you, John.
Sorry, Zan. I forgot.
I am a stinking plant.
I have heard stories of the existence of Delvians, but to actually stand in the presence of one...
All right, enough. No offense, but I say we take this tree hugger, shove him out the access port, and get the Hezmana out of here.
Absolutely.
I have charts. Charts that will take us through the asteroid field.
Right, take me there.
No, John. Considering the stakes, I'll go. I think, under the circumstances, a cool head behind that trigger. Wouldn't you agree?
Be careful.
I will.
My report to High Command.
Shall I bother reading it?
To what end? You'll hear it all multiple times at your inquest. Disobeyed direct orders. Murdered a fellow officer with premeditation. Sacrificed 18 of your elite crew in a pathetic quest for personal vengeance. It's all in there. You are unfit for duty by any measure. I personally intend to see you stripped of rank and office.
So you can take command of my carrier?
I already have.
Get off my ship!
Why must you force me to display my physical superiority to your kind as well?
If you want to fight anyone, attack your executioner.
Zan! Bernie! Time's up! Screw the happy plants, guys. The transport's repaired.
What the hell happened? Emily surprised us. Took Zan. I tried to fight her.
She took Zan. Did she take her alive?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Where would she take her?
The rock wall where I saved you from her.
Emily! 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 Where are you, little lion sack of spite? You lied to me! You said you wouldn't hurt us, said you weren't gonna eat any of us? Then you hauled Zan off and... Bones. You son of a bitch. Idiot!
So, The baby's real dad, yeah?
Yes. Whatever that means.
Is he fast?
Major part of his design and function, I imagine.
Faster than his mother?
Yes, Rigel. Fast enough to take you out of here if the Peacekeepers get too close.
Listen, someone should escape this place. Carry our message to the outside.
What exactly is our message?
That we don't want to die out here?
Very sensible. Chiana, would you come here for a microp, please? Now let me get something straight. Both of you. Moya will not leave here without her offspring, and he will not leave without her.
Where does that leave us?
Very close to being thrown off this command if you don't shut your whack-it hole. Any sign of Crichton, Zan, or Dargo?
Pilot's still checking.
Good. Well, if they're not here in an arm, we go and look for them.
We?
She must mean you.
Back already, you made good time. Do you have the charts?
No! Don't kill me, please! I came to talk.
You're no longer the feral beast. That means you've eaten.
I won't hurt you. I promise.
I cannot guarantee the same for you if you move towards me. Who did you eat?
No one.
And why do you look like that?
I used all my remaining calcium to present myself in this way.
Why?
So... You would listen. I'm starving to death. I must eat. You must take me with you. Oh, give me food.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing to offer you.
Please, anything.
Except, there's a ship of beings out there, thousands. No one will regret their passing. You can have as many as you can lay claim to.
How do I get that?
They're coming soon. As soon as we start the engines and blast off from here.
You promised.
Thousands.
I will control my urge.
So what's the plan, Bernie? Find Dargo, have him take you to your homeworld?
You're back.
Yep. You look a lot better.
Thank you. I ingested some roots to repair my wounds.
Yeah. Must be a lot of interesting things in these bottles.
Did you get her? Did you kill Emily?
Nope.
And Zan?
Yeah, the blue plate.
What you supposed to be looking for, huh?
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I'm very, very slow. Zan's a Delvian. Plant, right? Not animal. No bones. Fibers instead of bones, so no calcium. And Emily's got a great nose. So what would she want with Zan?
Where is she? What are you doing?
You faked those injuries. Where is she?
I don't know what you're talking about. Please, leave my specimens alone.
Zan. do this, Dan. I can do this. Damn, where's the button on this thing? I can do it, I can do it.
Step away from my machine.
Why would you do this to her?
She's a Delvian. I have lived over 200 cycles, consumed by my life's work as a botanist. Until today, I could only dream of sampling such an incredible species.
She has a name. It's Sam.
She is not dead, nor will any harm come to her.
She's in a test tube, Jack.
Through her, we might discover medical cures even our future dreamers dare not envision. Is that not a fair trade-off?
Not to her. And not to me.
I will shoot you.
Nah, I don't think so. Not without the chalk and oil cartridge.
Come on!
What the hell am I looking at?
Justice.
You okay?
Weird sensation. Thank you.
Yeah.
ESAS reports a confirmed location on one of the escaped Leviathan transport pods. It's landed on one of the deep-field asteroids. Sir? Captain? Scorpius has ordered several marauder teams into the asteroid field. Oh, is it true what they say? That Scorpius can sense our fears and our weaknesses? I await your orders, sir.
My orders? Do as he says.
Zan, it's time. Come on. Emily.
Starvation. Emily, dear. I wish we could help you.
Zan, we have to find a way to take her with us somehow, some way.
No, not unless you're willing to sacrifice your shipmates one at a time. Dargo told me there were others coming, called Peacekeepers. I will try to hold on until then. But I must eat something now.
Bones. We have bones. Bernie.
There is much cruelty in the universe.
Yeah, we seem to have a treasure map to it. Bon appetit.
The excellent trajectory chart you've brought back will allow us to negotiate our way out of this asteroid field.
Thank you, pilot.
So,
tell me about the baby.
John, he's amazing. And frightening. The technology.
It's such a waste.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You'll find your way back there, Sam, when insanity isn't chasing you.
I'll never be able to go back there again, and you know it.
Then, those miracle plants will be found by someone else. In the great scheme of things, it's all the same.
Point well taken. When did our roles become reversed, sweet doggo?
When you required it.
If your hand is still there in 1 micron, I'll snap it off and use it as a good luck charm.
Officer Sun,
Yes, pilot.
Moya has asked me to relay to you how well she and her offspring are communicating now. All thanks to you.
Oh, pilot, I did what I had to for the good of the ship.
Well, the ship has notified me that the offspring now needs a name. And she would be extremely honored if you, Aeryn Sun, were the one to choose his name.
I want a 3-point grid search of every square dent of this asteroid. Report any scrap of evidence you discover regarding the fugitives directly to me.
Sir, we found a survivor. She spent time with the fugitives and may have information that's useful to us.
Please, 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 please help me. I'm all alone here. They killed my family, please. Please.
We must know when to be strong and when to show compassion.
Thank you. Thank you.
As a matter of honor, sometimes we must be willing to give of ourselves.